today we have with us Ami Ganatra.
जो विलेंस है उनको हम हीरो समझने लगे हैं.
You will see her busting myths.
By the way, do you know what? Shakuni is not लंगड़ा. That's the myth. लोगों को लगता है mythology मतलब मिथ्या मतलब everything is false. No, that is not what mythology is.
And with her to understand Mahabharata's misconceptions and to break them down once and for all.
Krishna was so powerful, he could have easily stopped the war.
We also have your dearest Paridhi.
History makes mistakes so that we don't repeat it, but we repeat history.
धर्म एव हतो हन्ति धर्मो रक्षति रक्षितः.
Draupadi was in love with Karna.
I didn't say, I said that's,
What is it that Vedvyas ji tells us? If there is one person in Mahabharata who has insulted Draupadi, unlike anybody else, it is Karna. I will bajao the shankha, you get my weapons. Under no circumstance will I allow Arjun to be killed. कुछ भी हो जाए, मेरी ओथ चली जाए, लोग मुझे कुछ भी कहे, कोई बात नहीं. और अर्जुन को बचाना क्यों महत्वपूर्ण है? तभी द्रौपदी tells Krishna. She says, Krishna, don't forget what they've done to me. Don't forget how I was insulted. Don't settle for anything less. So she is ready for peace, but not at the cost of nothing. Everybody had seen that fate. Every single person. The only people who did not want to were Duryodhan and Karna. Archaeological evidences धीरे धीरे आ रहे हैं. राम से तो है, हमें पता है, पत्थर तैर गए. That is not how it is.
Thing that Paridhi was bashed for on the internet. Shakuni was not evil. And
The stories come from a lot of clickbait. And all this while, what was Gandhari doing? Bhajan Mandalis. How do we work on ourselves to realize that in us? We all have it. अंदर का आत्मा तो same है सब में. That is what Krishna is saying Bhagavad Gita. No?
so it is like your heart is your chair. You should let the good things reside. Krishna, your Bhagwan reside there.
so without further ado, let's get started. Thank you so much, Amiji, for coming here. How are you feeling?
I am loving this. You made such a great introduction. And you talk about manifesting. You made my manifestation come live by making this fan moment come true for me. It's so
Achha.
glad. I mean, I'm so happy to meet Paridhi here.
For a moment, I thought she's talking about me.
आज जब हीरोइन यहाँ हो तो सबसे पहले हीरोइन पे फोकस
हमेशा
जाएगा.
स्पॉटलाइट ले जाती है ये लड़की. इसके लिए मुझे बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं है. ये खुद आ जाती है पॉडकास्ट में, मुंह ढा के मेरे को पॉडकास्ट करनी है. तो ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. No, I love Paridhi, guys. But Paridhi, how do you feel?
Great.
Yeah, because like I think that this is the person that I deeply wanted you to meet, because of the earlier podcasts that we have done, and I told her so many times that there is a lot of unlearning that has to be done, and that unlearning can only be done when there is a right person by your side. So Amiji is that perfect person for you. New book.
Yes.
Would you like to tell us something about it?
So this book, it just came to me this week, परसों ही आई, and I couldn't have been happier than having Paridhi be the first one whom I can give the book to. So this book is called Avadhut and His Teachers. आपको जो मेरी पहले पुस्तक जो आपने पढ़ी है वो सब बड़ों के लिए है. This is for children in the 3 to 8 years range. It's an illustrated book, as you can see. और जो कथा है वो भागवत पुराण से ली गई है. भागवत पुराण में एक बहुत सुंदर कथा है अवधूत की.
Okay.
वो अवधूत थोड़े से बड़े हैं. मैंने उसे बच्चों के लिए थोड़ा सा अडेप्ट करा है, उनके लेवल पे थोड़ा सा लाने का प्रयत्न करा है.
Beautiful.
तो आई होप
beautiful.
पीपल लाइक इट. एंड
Woo!
Paridhi,
The first book goes to Paridhi. Let's go.
What
This
is
is a
that?
beautiful manifestation,
Yes.
bro. I mean, like you have been reading a book and
Yes.
now, like you're getting.
I'll
a
give
free
this to my brother.
Book. She gave it to you.
I know, but my brother, he loves books.
And she said it's between 3 to 7, so you do not
Yes.
fall into that category.
you read it to him.
I'll read
And
it
there
to
is some activity also in that. So do that activity together with
Oh
him.
wow.
हाँ.
I hope
Tanish,
it does not involve.
Tanish, if you're watching this, तेरा belated birthday gift with
अरे
me.
क्या बात है.
अगर उसका नाम अवधूत होता तो कितना बढ़िया होता. कोई बात नहीं.
बेचारा तनिष.
कोई नहीं. ये बुक लेने के बाद वो बेचारा नहीं रहेगा.
हाँ.
But I think Paridhi also has gotten something for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
किधर रख दिया था? I made a painting this morning Like it was a try and error, and then I was like, मैं सुबह का कुछ नहीं बना पाऊंगी. I can't make a sunset or sunrise, but I'll make a night time. It's about Ashok Vatika.
अरे वाह,
आराम से भाई वहाँ पे ना कुछ रख देते हैं.
Ashok Vatika.
so lovely. Yeah, please see this.
स्वीट. मैंने तो देख लिया है.
मतलब ये लड़की जो है ना, ये वो कहते हैं ना सर्वगुण संपन्न, ऐसी एकदम,
वो
है ना.
मेरे को
What is
बहुत-
it that you don't do? So you dance, है ना, you paint, you sing as well.
थोड़ा
क्या बात है.
She irritates a lot.
यार उतना तो बनता है.
That's why she has
उतना
earned
है.
that. She has
हाँ.
earned that. Very.
Thank you so much.
It was very important for me as a podcaster or as a show leader to solve a lot of misconceptions and things that have been taught to kids, and it's not their mistakes because they have been told to learn and get attracted to the complex topics and the complexity of mythology and Hinduism with the help of stories. Stories that are good to hear, stories that are nicely buttered and fabricated so that वो सुनने में मसालेदार और देखने में भी मसालेदार लगे. So I think that is what happened with this generation. That is the first question that I want to address. What do you think happened? Why are there so many misconceptions and why are not people going back to the scripture?
So first of all, I'll say इसमें बच्चों की तो कोई गलती है ही नहीं, है ना. And it is not this generation. I think it's all of us. हमको कहाँ पता था? I also didn't do anything. Any of these that I didn't. What I knew was not right. वो मुझे भी तो नहीं मालूम था. वो तो बाद में पता चला. Why is that the case? Because देखो क्या हुआ है ना. For the longest time, we have not studied our scriptures with the shraddha that we need to. Yes, there is bhakti, one side of it, right? But the other side is that books like Mahabharata, for example, even now, many times when I go for lectures, I'm told, अरे मैम महाभारत तो घर पे नहीं रख सकते, महाभारत घर पे रखोगे तो महाभारत हो जाएगा, तो कैसे पढ़े. अच्छा, इसमें क्या हुआ, हमने महाभारत पढ़ना छोड़ दिया, आउटसोर्स कर दिया और लोगों ने अपने अनुसार कथाएं लिखी. अच्छा, now what we have to understand here is that there are different categories of literature even within the Hindu scriptures. ठीक है, एक जिसे हम कहते हैं इतिहास, दूसरा है पुराण. ठीक है, अब इतिहास में केवल 2 पुस्तकें आती हैं, which is वाल्मीकि रामायण and वेद व्यास जी's महाभारत. Again, वाल्मीकि रामायण and वेद व्यास जी's महाभारत. ठीक है, I'm underlining वाल्मीकि and वेद व्यास जी. अदर टेक्स्ट जैसे हम भागवत पुराण कहते हैं, विष्णु पुराण, शिव पुराण, ये सब पुराण में आते हैं. ठीक है. अच्छा, अब इतिहास मतलब इतिहास समथिंग दैट हैज हैपेंड इन द पास्ट. वेरी क्लियरली these books talk about an ancient history of people who walked on this land. Avatar bhi hai, but they walked on this land. Puran would somewhere fall in the mythology category if we want to call it that, because उसमें कैसा है, we have larger than life भगवान, we have theories of creation, है ना. वीर से कश्यप और अदिति और उन सबसे सारे जो अलग अलग जो lineages हैं, सारे पशु पक्षियों की सब कुछ आई है. So there are theory of creations, there are larger than life Devasur Sangrams happening, है ना, which need not mean false, but they are more about legends which people believe in. They are as true for people who believe in. So for us Hindus, it is as true. If I'm a Vaishnav, Vishnu Puran, Krishna, Bhagavad Puran will be as true for me as anything else, right? But इतिहास is a little different from that. इतिहास अगर जानना है तो इतिहास को इतिहास के रूप में ही जानना होगा. मतलब क्या, history has to be known as history. Why is इतिहास to be known is the question. If that is understood, then हमारा काम हो गया. इतिहास has to be understood for us to learn lessons of life from the life of our ancestors. अच्छा, आप पुस्तकें पढ़ते हो, है ना, कितने सारे अलग अलग बच्चों की पुस्तकें पढ़ते हो.
Yes.
क्या होता है, समटाइम्स हम जब बच्चे थे ना, तब तो ये गीता प्रेस की पुस्तकें आती थी, वीर बालक, वीर बालिकाएं, ब्रेव गर्ल्स, ब्रेव बॉयज, गर्ल्स एंड बॉयज हु अचीव्ड अ लॉट इन लाइफ और हु डन सम ग्रेट फीट्स एंड एक्सप्लॉइट्स. क्यों पढ़ते हैं हम? ताकि हम उनसे इंस्पिरेशन ले.
Yes.
राइट. पर अगर वो गलत है तो क्या होगा? एक तो हम जो सीख रहे हैं वो गलत होगा, दूसरा जो अच्छा सीखना चाहिए वो तो नहीं सीखेंगे, पर जो नहीं सीखना चाहिए वो सीख जाएंगे. इसीलिए इतिहास, वाल्मीकि रामायण और वेद व्यास जी की महाभारत को हमें इतिहास के रूप में समझना होगा ताकि वी टेक द राइट लेसन्स फ्रॉम द राइट ऑफ आवर एंसेस्टर्स. ये
Makes
है
sense.
क्योंकि हमने पढ़ना छोड़ दिया तो क्या हुआ कि जनरली फिक्शन बिकेम प्रोमिनेंट. अच्छा, फिक्शन में कुछ बुराई नहीं है, फिक्शन में क्रिएटिविटी आती है, क्रिएटिव राइटिंग आती है, ऑल दैट इज ग्रेट, बट फिक्शन फिक्शन है, किसी का इमेजिनेशन है, राइट? सो यू एंजॉय फिक्शन, यू डोंट लर्न फ्रॉम इट. अब क्या हो गया है, बिकॉज ऑफ फिक्शन बहुत सारे मिसकंसेप्शंस या मिथ्स समाज में आ गए हैं, जिसके कारण जो विलेंस हैं उनको हम हीरो समझने लगे हैं. थिंग्स लाइक ओ रावण देखो, वो तो कितना बड़ा ज्ञानी था, उसने तो केवल सीता जी को हाथ लगाया था, उसके साथ ही अत्याचार हुआ था इसलिए उसने वो किया, एंड ही इज बीइंग जस्टिफाइड. जो वाल्मीकि जी ने नहीं किया है, वाल्मीकि जी कॉल्स हिम फॉर व्हाट ही इज, एन एब्सोल्यूट विलन. एंड जहाँ तक ज्ञान की बात आती है, अगर आपका विजडम या ज्ञान इतना ना सिखाए कि भाई किसी भी वुमन को, किसी भी स्त्री का आप ऐसे उसके साथ दुर्व्यवहार नहीं कर सकते, तो फिर उस ज्ञान का क्या अर्थ, राइट? देन हाउ डज इट इवन मैटर वो ज्ञानी थे या नहीं थे? सिमिलरली, बिकॉज वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक ऑफ महाभारत, आई एम नॉट गेटिंग इनटू द डिटेल्स देयर, बट वैसे ही महाभारत के साथ हुआ है. सो व्हाई शुड वी नो इट? बिकॉज वी नीड टू गेट द राइट लेसन्स फॉर आवर ओन सेक. उनका तो जो होना था वो हो गया, ठीक है, वो सारे ही हमारे एंसेस्टर्स हैं, सबके सब हमारे एंसेस्टर्स हैं. इसलिए फिक्शन पढ़ो, एंजॉय इट, बट सीखने के लिए इतिहास भी पढ़ो.
On that lines, परिधि, you might, हम जब भी वीडियो बनाते हैं ना, उसमें कमेंट आता है that don't call it mythology. Like आपको भी आता होगा, आई थिंक कमेंट्स बहुत आते हैं.
हाँ, इसलिए मैं बहुत क्लियर.
Yes.
हाँ, so what do you think about it? Like, is mythology history?
I had a question on that.
हाँ. Before that, offer me your perspective ना on this.
Like authenticity, basically मैंने खुद, me myself, I started mythology by watching the serials. I started all that by watching the serials.
Yeah.
And उसके वजह से, yes, because of that I started reading. I was 4. My mom got me few days after my birthday इतना मोटा रामायण, and I read it under 2 days. And then mom got me another book, 2 more books. One on Lord Krishna, one was Mahabharata. खत्म कर दिया. Then I was like, okay, but many of the things from the book, the Mahabharata, and the serial, they were contradictory. Then later onwards, few months में, I started reading your book, Mahabharata Unraveled, and then I was like, इसमें भी like the book पूर्ण्य प्रज्ञ दासा ने जो लिखा है, and her book Mahabharata Unraveled, that is contradictory to even the books I read before. तो there are many things that are not authentic, and अगर the authentic book जो पूर्ण्य प्रज्ञ दासा ने लिखा था, an authentic presentation, that one अगर ये बहुत पहले से है, from when he was young, then why isn't there like a censor? ये fact check, जो fact checkers होते हैं, the fact checkers or the censors, or even if I was the person who was making the serial or publishing the book that has the things false or things that are not in the Ved Vyas Mahabharata, personally I would read that Ved Vyas Mahabharata, then I would do what I would do.
Makes sense.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
That's a perfect perspective.
No, I think that's great, and I'm so glad you're learning this already. अच्छा, सेंसर क्यों नहीं होना चाहिए? I'll tell you. ठीक है, आपने बहुत बड़ा प्रश्न रेज किया. पहली बात तो कभी भी ना क्रिएटिव राइटिंग को हमें बंद नहीं करना चाहिए. लेट क्रिएटिव राइटिंग हैपन. द प्रेरोगेटिव, रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी किसकी होनी चाहिए? रीडर की. जैसे आप कोई भी फिक्शन अकाउंट उठाते हो, फिर बी इट मृत्युंजय कर्णवाला या पैलेस ऑफ इल्यूजन्स वगैरह जो पुस्तकें लिखी गई हैं, या द फॉरेस्ट ऑफ एन्चेंट्रेस, सम ऑफ दीज बुक्स आर वेरी ब्यूटिफुली रिटन एंड द ऑथर हैज नॉट कॉल्ड देम इतिहास. ठीक है, वो लोग लिखते हैं दिस इज the way they say it, oh, this is from Sita's perspective, right? Yeah, this is from Draupadi's perspective. When they say that way, you should be very clear in your head and everybody who's watching this that it cannot be itihas. It is only fiction. Because how do they know Sita's perspective, which Valmiki ji has not told us? Because इतिहास क्या है? इतिहास जैसे मैंने कहा केवल 2 पुस्तकें हैं, महाभारत और रामायण. माइथोलॉजी नहीं है, महाभारत और रामायण इतिहास है. इतिहास
is objective.
Something that has happened in the past.
I had another question related to this.
Okay.
So, आपके बुक में, in that book Mahabharata Unraveled, it's a wonderful book, honestly. हाँ. So Your subtitle, it really fascinated me. You had written lesser known facts of lesser known facets of a well known history.
Yes.
So मेरे generation के लिए, of course I'm still in a learning stage, and as a representative of Gen Alpha, my generation.
Oh, that's the Alpha generation.
Yeah, it's
isn't it?
Gen Alpha.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's Gen Alpha, हाँ. So मेरे generation के लिए, and even some of the viewers who are watching, they would be like, उनका confirmation नहीं है कि ये history है या mythology है. So they'll be confused. Even I'm confused. So how would you explain to my generation or the generation before us
Fantastic.
that how is this history and not mythology?
Okay, fantastic question. Fantastic. I'll tell you in two ways. ठीक है, पहली बात तो हमारे जो ऋषि है ना, उन्होंने हमको बहुत क्लासिफिकेशन टेक्स्ट का दिया हुआ है. ये सारे जो स्क्रिप्चर्स हैं, कॉल इट वेद, देन वी हैव पुराण, वी हैव इतिहास, वी हैव दर्शन, ऐसे बहुत कुछ है, उसमें डिटेल में नहीं जा रही. हमारे ऋषियों ने केवल 2 पुस्तकों को इतिहास या हिस्ट्री ऐसे कहा है, विच इज़ वाल्मीकि रामायण एंड वेद व्यास जी महाभारत. बाकी किसी को दर्शन कहा है, किसी को पुराण कहा है. उन्होंने भागवत पुराण को भी इतिहास नहीं कहा, पुराण कहा. उन्होंने विष्णु पुराण को भी इतिहास नहीं कहा, पुराण कहा. राइट? क्या फ़र्क है? इतिहास जो है ना, वो इस अर्थ पे हुआ है, इन द सेंस
Like history.
हिस्ट्री. राइट? जब हम श्री राम, श्री कृष्णा सबकी बात करते हैं, हु वर दे वर पीपल लाइक अस. अवतार होंगे तो भी ठीक है, बट हमारे जैसे थे, पुरुष अवतार में थे. दे वर इन द फॉर्म ऑफ ह्यूमन बीइंग्स, वॉकिंग ऑन दिस अर्थ, लिविंग इन किंगडम्स, डूइंग एवरीथिंग दैट वी डू एज ह्यूमन बीइंग्स, एवरीथिंग. राइट? नाउ इफ यू टॉक अबाउट माइथोलॉजी और लेजेंड्स, वो किसकी बात होती है? टिपिकली दे विल टॉक ऑफ देवासुर संग्राम. Not happening on this loka. True or false नहीं. Happening in another loka. स्वर्ग में, पाताल में, कहीं कहीं. इधर नहीं हो रहा है. Right? Those can be called myths or mythology. Why? Because mythology doesn't mean wrong. ठीक है, कई बार लोगों को लगता है mythology मतलब मिथ्या, मतलब everything is false. No, that is not what mythology means. Mythology means belief system. जैसे Greek mythology है. Greek mythology में क्या है? They talk about their gods and goddesses. Helena, people who get very angry, or people who help out. When normal people pray to them, seek them, right? They are not operating on earth level. They are operating beyond it, which you can only believe. There will never be a proof of that. But इतिहास, you have proof. जैसे आप अगर महाभारत देखते हो तो द्वारका है ना, हमें पता है. महाभारत में कृष्ण बता रहे हैं कि द्वारका डूब गया, हमें पता है द्वारका डूबा हुआ है. आर्कियोलॉजिकल एविडेंसेस धीरे धीरे आ रहे हैं. रामायण की जब बात होती है तो राम सेतु है, हमें पता है. ठीक है, तो ये फ़र्क है इतिहास में और माइथोलॉजी में. दैट इज़ व्हाई दीज 2 बुक्स आर कॉल्ड इतिहास. नाउ विद इन दैट देयर इज़ वन मोर डिस्टिंक्शन टू बी मेड, जो आपने पुस्तकें कही कि what you see on the television, right? What people write in books. Is that mythology? No. That is fiction written on इतिहास. ठीक है, एक है mythology. Then you have fiction written using characters from the इतिहास. That is another category. इन सब में अलग अलग है. वो mythology नहीं है, वो तो केवल आइडियाज लिया हुआ है फ्रॉम द प्लॉट्स ऑफ इतिहास एंड राइट योर ओन थिंग. राइट? आई माइट इमेजिन, अच्छा अगर मैं द्रौपदी होती तो मैं कैसे बिहेव करती, मुझे कैसे होता. मे बी आई वुड हैव लाइक्ड सम अदर गाय और समथिंग, राइट? बट आई एम नॉट द्रौपदी. द्रौपदी इज द्रौपदी. द्रौपदी का हमें किसने बताया? वेद व्यास जी ने. राइट? ही इज द ओनली सोर्स. So if I am writing something saying that, oh, this is my perspective, then I am writing fiction, and that is okay. But as readers, we should know. That is why always read the introduction of the books. हर बुक शुरू होता है, उसके पहले कुछ इंट्रोडक्शन, प्रीफेस या कुछ होता है ना, वो आप पढ़ो, उसके ब्लर्ब्स पढ़ो, वो क्या कह रहे हैं. Are they saying this is retelling or imagination or X perspective, Y perspective? Then you know this is fiction. Read it for the rasa of it. You're a dancer, right? Creative writing has a rasa. Enjoy it. I won't even say don't read. I won't even say don't write. No, it's creative. Any kind of creativity is always good, but know it. That is it.
Beautiful. Because I think like अगर हम किसी कैरेक्टर के पर्सपेक्टिव से भी बना रहे हैं ना, we need to be, as writers, I think we need to be very aware of the fact that the assurance we have with the objective truth,
Absolutely.
right? अगर हमें objective truth के around ही वो belief system नहीं है कि ये कुछ वो eyeballs लेके आएगा, फिर तुम अपनी दुनिया बना लोगे. At the end there are technical tweakings. At the end there are technical errors. अगर हम किसी की पर्सपेक्टिव से भी बना रहे हैं तो उसमें टेक्निकल एरर्स है, वो भी तुम एक सच्चाई के साथ बना सकते थे, बट तुमने नहीं बनाया बिकॉज वो बिकेगा नहीं.
Absolutely.
The problem
Absolutely.
of commercialization and capitalism is that we are trying to prove that we are amazing writers, not the fact that this is a beautiful writing. This is the true writing.
Absolutely.
And that is what is happening with media also. But that
जैसे fiction, let me give you an example of that. ठीक है, हम taking from Ramayana because we are going to be discussing Mahabharata. Ramayana में we know Ravan did what he did. In fact, Lanka भी रावण का नहीं था, लंका कुबेर का था,
हाँ.
which Ravan took from
Hmm.
कुबेर, right? अब मैंने बीच में कोई सीरियल देखी थी, उसमें दे हैड शोन कि व्हाई डिड रावण टेक इट फ्रॉम कुबेर, बिकॉज कुबेर ने कुछ परेशान कर दिया था रावण को, एंड ही वाज थ्रोन आउट एंड ही वाज सम बेचारा एंड गरीब गाय, एंड हिज फादर आल्सो डिड नॉट टेक केयर. नो, that cannot be Ravan's perspective because it's not truth.
Hmm.
Right? Ravan was very well taken care of by Kuber also.
Hmm.
ठीक है, Ravan was very well taken care of by Kuber also.
Hmm.
In fact, his mother Kekasi, she loved Kuber because Kuber was such a good guy. He was such a nice son who took care of his stepmother also. But Ravan was never like that. So Kekasi actually wanted Ravan to become like Kuber. But Ravan को कैसे था, जो भी छीन के मिल जाए वो ले लो, right? So now if somebody writes Ravan's perspective and gives this perspective कि वो तो बेचारा गरीब था और कुबेर ने उसे निकाल दिया, then that cannot be true, no? That is still fiction because you have added some new twist to it which does not exist in the original. That is the difference.
Beautiful. I want to put this one question in front of you, and then I want both of you to say your respective answers because I'm very interested to know what a child thinks about Mahabharata and what an adult who is proficient in terms of the writings and the scriptures thinks about it. The most important question, why we are doing this podcast, is what is the true purpose of Mahabharata? What is the true purpose that we need to understand so that while understanding it, then we can get into it, because that is what parents are interested to in listening to. So what do you guys think about it?
Do you want to go first?
Firstly, you go for yeah.
In my opinion, of course, in my opinion, because I'm still learning. हाँ. So महाभारत जो हुआ, आधा तो it was only because of Duryodhan's greed. We all know that. But what happened? It happened because we need to learn from them. They made mistakes so that we don't repeat them. नहीं तो फिर Krishna was so powerful. He could have easily stopped the war. He could have easily करके he would have destroyed the entire Hastinapur. Like Balram, there's this story that Balram lifted the entire Hastinapur with hull, his own hull, and he lifted it up. They were so powerful to do that. Why? Because Krishna wanted to make sure it all happened because it was not only because it was destiny, also because we should learn from it. Krishna खुद जाके peace treaty किए. He went, he did the negotiation, it didn't work. And Yudhishthir, he wasn't bad as well. Like some people frame कि इतना धार्मिक किया when Draupadi was getting disrobed,
Right.
you were silent.
Right.
People say that a lot. But even Yudhishthir is not the kind of person who would back down from a fight. Of course, he was injured and he did retreat for some time. But even he tried for peace. Then only when कुछ नहीं हुआ, he said कि मैं war करूँगा. So in my opinion कि जो भी हुआ है, it happened so that we don't repeat the mistakes. Like history makes mistakes so that we don't repeat it, but we repeat history.
Beautiful. I think she has covered the gist. Absolutely.
I think now she is the true marketer of your thoughts also.
No, I think she has understood the essence which many kids kya bade also don't understand, right?
Yeah.
That itihas is given to us so that we don't make the mistakes our forefathers did.
Yeah.
I will just sum it up in one line. ठीक है? What Mahabharata or the message of Mahabharata is. Dharma eva hato hanti, dharmo rakshati rakshitah. One line, if I have to say Mahabharata, what does it mean? If you take care of dharma, dharma will take care of you. If you destroy dharma, dharma will destroy you.
Yeah.
What does it mean is the question. उसके पहले, what is dharma? Religion तो केवल नहीं है, because here all of them were sort of Hindus and Sanatanis only, no? So it is not one religion versus the other. Cousins है. तो फिर क्या है? What is dharma? Dharma जो root word है ना, it is dhra. Dhra means to uphold and sustain. कोई भी सिस्टम चलती रहे. जैसे आप सोचो, अगर हमको ऐसा है कि हमारा परिवार है, ठीक है, हमारा परिवार चलता रहे, then what do we have to do in your family? If you want your family to be strong, right, what do you have to do? All of you, mother, father, children, dadaji, dadiji, they have to do their role.
Yeah.
They have to contribute to the family and the family will take care of them. अभी कोई ऐसे बोले कि नहीं mama you cook for me, papa you pay for everything, but I will not do anything, my way or highway. मैं खाऊंगी भी आपका, मैं पैसा भी आपका लूंगी, मैं कपड़ा भी आपका लूंगी, पर आपके लिए मैं कुछ नहीं करूंगी. ऐसा हो सकता है? वो लोग क्या बोलेंगे? बच्चे हो तब तक तो बोलेंगे हाँ बच्चा ठीक है, फिर बड़े हो जाएंगे तो क्या बोलेंगे? चलो निकलो, क्यों खिलाए हम तुमको, तुम तो कुछ करती नहीं हो, राइट? बड़े हो जाओगे फिर. So what does it mean? If you take care of the family, the family takes care of you. If you don't take care of the family will not take care of you. That is dharma, dharmo eva hato hanti, dharmo rakshati rakshitah, which means at a larger scale in a society, if you behave in a manner that destroys the society. दुर्योधन क्या कर रहा है? आप दुर्योधन ने क्या किया? आप सोचो, उसके पास क्या नहीं था? He had everything, no? He had a rajya, he had good parents, he had good family, he had friends, everything. Still क्या हुआ? What you mentioned, greed. That it was greed and it was jealousy.
Yes.
मेरे पास तो है, उनके पास नहीं होना चाहिए. मेरे पास है, उनके पास है, good, सब खुश रहो. नहीं, मेरे पास तो है, उनके पास नहीं होना चाहिए. For that, what did he do? उनके पास नहीं होना चाहिए. He destroyed his entire family. Ideally, what would a person do? मेरे पास है ना, अच्छा है, उनके पास भी होने दो. Together we will grow. That leads to sustenance. Society आगे बढ़ेगी, progress करेगी. Especially वो राजा लोग भी है ना? वो जैसा करेंगे वैसे प्रजा करेंगे. पर अगर कोई ये कहे कि भाई मैं तो कोई रूल रेगुलेशन मानूंगा नहीं, मैं तो सामने वाले को मार दूंगा जस्ट बिकॉज मुझे जेलसी है, जस्ट बिकॉज मुझे सब कुछ चाहिए, पर बाकी सब लोग ने रूल के हिसाब से फॉलो करने का, है ना, बाकी रूल में ही रहने का, मैं जो चाहिए वो देने का, उन्होंने कुछ बुरा नहीं करने का, डजंट वर्क दैट वे. If you take care of the progress and prosperity of the society will take care of you. And if you act in a way that the society gets destroyed, there will be others in the society who will stand up and destroy you. Simple. Who do we want to become? The one who destroys the society, or who destroys the destroyer so that the society sustains? That is the message of Mahabharata.
Amazing. Amazing. I think that is the perfect purpose that I've ever derived from two different perspectives. Let's talk about some myths that I've noted when it comes to Mahabharata. I won't cover all of it. Let's just talk about some significant ones that you have not covered in many of the podcasts and conversations we have did. First, Mahabharat's myth that I have written is something that she also said, and she was actually bashed on the internet for it, which is Draupadi was in love with Karna.
I didn't say, I said that's...
You said that it was mentioned somewhere,
Yeah,
but the very fact that you mentioned it, for that she got hate.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Of course, she said that it's not her perspective, but the fact that she mentioned it in the podcast became such a big issue. So what do you think about that?
So I'll tell you one thing, Paridhi. You can get hate for everything. I get hate for saying that she was not in love. Okay, ऐसे भी लोग हैं. What should we do? We shouldn't bother about hate or love. We should stick to truth. That should be our
Yeah.
objective, right? So what is the truth? What is it that Vedvyas ji tells us? Vedvyas ji says that if there is one person in Mahabharata who has insulted Draupadi unlike anybody else, it is Karna. Nobody has called Draupadi a prostitute. Karna has. Okay. And Draupadi is not such a fool to fall in love with a man like that. Okay. What kind of a man who first calls her all sorts of names, does not respect her, and is out there to destroy her husbands? She is not like that. She's an extremely graceful lady. So, in the Mahabharata, there is absolutely no love angle, not even an indication of it. कि वो छुप छुप के उससे प्यार करी, नहीं, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. Between Draupadi or Karna, for that matter, even Karna does not have any loving feelings for her.
Yeah.
She also, Draupadi is a very beautiful, very attractive woman. So a lot of men might get attracted to her, but in the Mahabharata, even that about Karna is not mentioned, that he was attracted to her. ऐसा भी नहीं है. But then again, when fiction gets written, right? So that's why when they say perspective, now the author says perspective of Draupadi, oh, she loves Karna. How can that perspective come if Vedvyas ji has not told us that? So this is the writer's imagination added. But no, there is no love angle.
What do you think about this, Faridhi?
I already knew.
Yeah. But I think
Even her name means all attractive. You know, she shares Krishna. Krishna is another name for Draupadi. Krishna means all attractive, and because she was dusky, she was like dusky skinned. Because of that, she's called Krishna, and because she's very attractive, she's also called Krishna. And the same reason, Shri Krishna is called Krishna.
In fact, her name is Krishna.
Yes,
Draupadi, why? Do you know why she's called Draupadi?
because she's the daughter of Drupad.
Correct. Daughter of Drupad, hence Draupadi. But her name is Krishna. And as you beautifully said, Krishna, it comes from, jaise dharma ka I said root word is dhri. Dharayati iti dharma. Krishna ka, it is karshayati iti Krishna. One who pulls you towards himself. So Krishna is also the one who's dusky, but very attractive because he pulls us towards himself. And Krishna, because feminine, is the same thing. She pulls us. She was that attractive. So very beautifully said.
And related to that, I have
You have a question? Go on.
It's more like I want to discuss it
Go
and
on.
not like a question.
Go on.
But I want to know the relationship or the friendship between Krishna and Krishna, between Yogeshwar and Yagyaseni. I just want to know that.
Wow, what a
Beautifully.
question. I don't think any podcaster has also asked you such
Not
questions.
this. Very beautifully put. So, Krishna, what we know from Mahabharata, and whatever I say will be based only on Vedvyasji's Mahabharata, okay? So, in that, the first time we are told about Draupadi, Krishna, and the Pandavas is during Draupadi's Swayamvar. ठीक है? Krishna's entry in the Mahabharata is during Draupadi's Swayamvar. उसके पहले कृष्ण का कोई entry नहीं है. And in the Swayamvar, he has come as a guest, not as a participant. But there is no interaction between Krishna and Draupadi at that time
Whatsoever.
at all. ठीक है? His interaction with Draupadi, as we know, happens after her marriage. Much after her marriage. Okay. But that bond has already been developed. So, which is the first time when there is a dialogue between them is when the Pandavas are in exile. Now, I'm not saying they may not have spoken before that. I'm sure they would have, right? साथ में थे, शादी में आए होंगे, ये है वो है, बात तो किया ही होगा. But one-on-one, where the bond comes out, एक तो we know during the Vastraharan perspective. So in the Vastraharan perspective, most versions of Mahabharata, like Gita Press वगैरह वगैरह, they show Krishna. We see, right, that Krishna giving sari to Draupadi ji. But in the critical edition of the Mahabharata, the name of Krishna is not directly given. The way they say is that there was some miracle that happened and Dushasan couldn't pull her cloth, right? The point is, when you are so helpless, right? जब कहीं से कोई help ही नहीं हो रहा, then what do? Purna surrender. As in Gita, when did Krishna really start giving gyan to Arjun?
And Arjun surrendered himself to him.
Shishyaste ham shadimam tvam prapanna. I'm coming to you as a student. I surrender to you. You please tell me what is right. Dharma samudha cheta. I'm completely confused. What did Draupadi do when there was no help coming forth? She surrendered to Hari and she was saved. But later on, when we get into the Vanvas, the Aranya Parva, there Krishna comes. And Yudhishthir is asking him, he's like, Krishna, where were you? Because Krishna is very angry. He's like, if I were there, I would not have allowed this game at all. And Yudhishthir asks him, where were you? Krishna says, Baba, Dwarka mein yuddha chal raha tha. Shalva had attacked Dwarka and he was busy in a war in Dwarka, because of which he couldn't come. And at that time, first time, Draupadi, we have not seen her broken down till now. Okay, after the whole Vastrahara episode. But when Krishna comes, she breaks down and she cries and she says, like, Krishna, see what they did to me. See how they insulted me. The very fact that she could say that to Krishna shows how close she was to him. Right? Even if the bachpan ka bond and all that may not have been there, but it definitely got made over time. Because for her to open up, to become so vulnerable to Krishna, but that was also because how her husband saw Krishna, and which is exactly like that. The way Yudhishthir, who was the elder one, the way he respected Krishna. Arjun ki to baat hi alag hai. If there is one person who Krishna loved the most, he loves everybody. But if he loves the most in Mahabharata, it is Arjun. And more clear than anything else, right? He just loves Arjun. For Arjun, Krishna is willing to break his oath also. Krishna had said na युद्ध में क्या कि मैं युद्ध में सारथी बन के आऊंगा, but शस्त्र नहीं उठाऊंगा.
हाँ.
He broke it once or tried to break it during Bhishma.
Yeah.
Bhishma को मारने के लिए उन्होंने वो चाबुक उठाया, but then Arjun went and held him back. But there is one more incident. You know when? जब जयद्रथ वध होना था. When Krishna, after Abhimanyu's death, Arjun was very sad and agitated, right? When Abhimanyu's death happened and the way Abhimanyu's death happened. So he was like, how is it that none of you, all you Maharathis, you are here. How did you not protect Abhimanyu? So Yudhishthir tells him that we couldn't, because we couldn't follow Abhimanyu into the Chakravyuh because of Jayadrath. So Arjun becomes very angry, and what does he do? He takes a pratigya. What is the pratigya? कि कल शाम तक सूर्यास्त होने से पहले मैं जयद्रथ को मार दूंगा या खुद ही आग में कूद जाऊंगा. Now जब ये होता है ना, कृष्ण बहुत गुस्सा होते हैं. He becomes very angry. He's like, how stupid are you? People will laugh at you for doing something like this. Because क्या किया अर्जुन ने? अपना strategy बता दिया. Right? अब strategy बता दिया, तो the other side, the Kaurava side, had to do only one thing. Protect Jayadrath. Jayadrath को बचा लिया वो एक दिन, तो खत्म ना war. Arjun would die. And that is why even the formation that Dronacharya created, 3 levels of fortification to protect Jayadrath, right? तो युद्ध तो बाद में हुआ, but Krishna was very worried कि क्या होगा. So he first put Arjun to sleep and he came back to his chambers रात को, before the next day's war. He comes back to his chamber and he calls his own सारथी, दारुक. दारुक कृष्ण के सारथी है. दारुक को बुलाते हैं और कहते हैं, दारुक, तुम मेरे अस्त्र शस्त्र और मेरा रथ तैयार रखना. अगर कल ऐसी परिस्थिति होती है युद्ध में that Arjun is not close to Jayadrath or Arjun is not able to kill Jayadrath before the sunset, I will bajao the shankha, you get my weapons. Under no circumstance will I allow Arjun to be killed. Under no circumstance. So what he's saying कि कुछ भी हो जाए, मेरी ओथ चली जाए, लोग मुझे कुछ भी कहे, कोई बात नहीं. अर्जुन को बचाना महत्वपूर्ण है. और अर्जुन को बचाना क्यों महत्वपूर्ण है? क्योंकि अर्जुन बचेगा तो युद्धिष्ठिर जीतेगा, और अगर पांडव जीते तो ही धर्म संस्थापन होगा. right? So that is, and when Krishna tells this to Daruk, Krishna is like, if there is one person I love more than anybody else, it is Arjun. So that's a beautiful relationship. But you asked me about Draupadi. I went in a different direction. But Draupadi के साथ भी वही है. और दूसरा जब होता है, जब peace प्रस्तावना शुरू हो जाती है, तभी everybody has said, and this is very interesting, कि सबसे पहले try for peace. This is also something Krishna says, कि सबसे पहले try for peace. ऐसे झटके में destroy कर दो, war करो, ऐसा नहीं. You know why?
No.
Because all our Shastras, including Chanakya, tell us that war should be the last resort. War में क्या होता है ना, you never know what the outcome is. बहुत नुकसान होता है और दोनों साइड पे होता है. आप अगर महाभारत युद्ध ही देखो तो पांडव जीत गए, पर क्या उनको नुकसान नहीं हुआ? सारे बच्चे मर गए ना, पूरा सेकेंड जनरेशन. अभिमन्यु, घटोत्कच, ईरावन and all the 5 sons of Draupadi.
Iravan died because of a sacrifice.
No, he died on the 8th day of the war, fighting the Kauravas. He was very much in the war.
And
sacrifice वाली story सब बकवास है.
वो भी story है कि Krishna married Iravan by taking an avatar.
हाँ, that's true.
Not in Mahabharat. बाकी किधर से भी होएगा मालूम नहीं. महाभारत में नहीं है. महाभारत में he is the son of Ulupi, who's great horse warrior. His horses are known across the globe. इतना अच्छा है वो. And he fights the war on the side of the Pandavas, and he gets killed on the 8th day of the war. Iravan is the first Upapandav, first Pandav, second generation to be killed. After that, Abhimanyu is killed. After that, Ghatotkacha is killed. And then 18वें दिन के बाद is when all the five sons of Draupadi get killed. So that is why. So even they suffered, na? Even they suffered. इसलिए war has to be the last resort as far as possible. But when you're not left with an option, you have to fight also, because dharma is the most important, right? So everybody is trying to say कि peace shanti का रखते हैं. Let's find a solution which is in the benefit of both. युधिष्ठिर और दुर्योधन, ये प्रस्तावना शुरू होती है. तो सब बात कर रहे हैं और उसमें भीम बोलते हैं. भीम tells Krishna कि हाँ कृष्णा, you are right. We should do something. First chance should be given to peace. And when he says that, Draupadi becomes very angry. Because भीम कैसे हैं, वो तो जब वो वनवास में थे तभी भी भीम was saying कि अरे भैया why should we wait for 13 years? हमको तो अभी जाके अटैक कर देना चाहिए. This is not right. ये हमारे क्षत्रियों को शोभा नहीं देता, all that. This Bhim, who was the only one who was really looking for revenge, who was talking about it, is also saying कि अरे कृष्णा, पहले आप शांति प्रस्ताव करना. If they agree to peace, then we don't want a war. If they agree to give us Indraprasth back, we don't want a war. When he says that, Draupadi is like, अरे तुम भी. even you are saying peace, right? But then when Krishna is eventually sent, Yudhishthir, this is the prastav of Yudhishthir, which says आप 5 गांव, उसको बोलो, give us 5 गांव, keep Indraprasth, 5 गांव दे दो, and we are willing to settle. तभी Draupadi tells Krishna, she says, Krishna, don't forget what they've done to me. Don't forget how I was insulted. Don't settle for anything less than what these guys have told you. So she is ready for peace, but not at the cost of nothing. Yeah. That time also she is the one who makes this passionate appeal to Krishna, and Krishna says, Krishna, don't worry. It will be what you want. जैसे तुम रोई हो, वैसे उनकी widows भी रोएंगी. But we still have to try. So this actually he says in the first time, जब वनवास में है तब वो कहता है. And here he's like, don't worry, it will be what you want. Because they all know Duryodhan, right? You still have to do what you need to do. Because you don't want history to judge you wrong. War is the last resort and should always be.
In that sense, it might be true that Draupadi saw the faith of Kauravas before Krishna did. She sensed it.
In fact, जब वो वस्त्रहरण वाला एपिसोड होता है, तब everybody sensed it. Vidur says it. Vidur says, वो धृतराष्ट्र को बोलती है कि what are you doing, Raja? Stop this, else your entire kula will get destroyed. Bhishma, when Draupadi is asking कि जिताम वा अपि अजिताम वा, am I one or not? आप बताओ. तो Bhishma is not giving an answer to her directly. He says, I really can't say, because धर्मस्य गहना गति, धर्म का गति बहुत, it's very difficult to know what dharma is, so I can't give you an answer. But let me tell you one thing, whatever has happened today, the end of Kauravas is near. They are going to get destroyed for what they are doing. तो उतना डाउनफॉल तभी हो चुका था. So they all knew. Even जब वो पीस प्रस्तावना लेके जाते हैं कृष्णा to Dhritarashtra, he tells Dhritarashtra, he says, अरे बाबा, see what your son is doing, see what his Chandal Chokri, his friends and वो कर्ण और दुशासन शकुनी क्या कर रहे हैं, पकड़ लो उनको, jail them और युद्ध रोको. Everybody said it. So everybody had seen that fate. Every single person. The only people who did not want to were Duryodhana and Karna.
Yeah.
So I have a question. I don't think it's very much relevant to the Kurukshetra war, but it happened during the Vanvas. So what was that divine meeting like? Vayuputra to Vayuputra.
You say that answer because I'm sure you say it much better than I do.
She's an amazing storyteller.
I know, I love
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, we all are.
I
कितना 142k followers.
what?
क्या बात है.
I don't know.
Yeah, that is the beauty of you. हाँ, बता.
So
And may it always be so.
I want to know because I've read Mahabharat. I have read the part where Bhim meets him, but I really want to know more about it since it was only mentioned very briefly. It was not mentioned like detail में in the Mahabharat.
तो महाभारत में वो briefly है. ठीक है, महाभारत में वो briefly है. उसके बाद जो आता है, people embellish it and this and that and all that. But the very जीवन में, हमारे भी जीवन में ना, जो बहुत सारी चीजें होती हैं which we see as, which we didn't think would happen, but they happen. We call it divine intervention. आज भी हम कहते हैं कि अरे भगवान ने बचा लिया.
Yeah.
कभी कुछ होता है.
It's a very cool
ये तो
word
बहुत
to
छोटू
say.
सी है अभी.
Yeah.
But नहीं तो हम तो कुछ ऐसा कर देते हैं and we know बाबा the result is going to be bad, but somehow things work out and we say अरे भगवान ने बचा लिया. Right? So that divine intervention always happens. We call it divine intervention, and those interventions are meant to give us a lesson if we take the right lesson. So this episode of Vayuputra to Vayuputra, basically where Hanumanji is shown to be lying down there and Bhim is come there, what is that? Of course, one is they want to add that element of divinity, if I may, fantasy, if I may, but more than anything, that episode is to tell us how important humility is.
Yeah.
एंड पांडवों के साथ हमेशा ये हुआ है, उनको हर बार सही गुरु सही समय पे मिले हैं. दिस एपिसोड ऑल्सो, हनुमान जी केम एज अ गुरु टू टीच हिम टू स्टे हम्बल. आप कितने भी शक्तिशाली क्यों ना हो, नेवर अंडर एस्टिमेट द पर्सन आपके सामने जो है. नेवर अंडर एस्टिमेट. ऑलवेज गो इन knowing that they could be powerful and let your action speak. Let your कार्य speak rather than assuming अरे मैं तो ये हूँ, मैंने पास्ट में ऐसा किया है, हो गया, that is credit enough. So I see that intervention to teach this lesson of humility to be.
You have another follow-up question?
I have way too many.
Because you mentioned Abhimanyu. There is this one myth that Abhimanyu learnt Chakravyuha in the womb of Uttara. Is
Subhadra.
Subhadra, sorry.
Uttara is his wife.
Sorry. Subhadra. What do you think about that? Is that
So in the Mahabharat it doesn't come that way. मुझे लगता है किसी पुराण में ये इस प्रकार दिया हुआ है. महाभारत में ऐसा नहीं दिया हुआ है. महाभारत में it's very clear. अर्जुन teaches him. ठीक है. अर्जुन ने अभिमन्यु को एंटर करना सिखाया है, बाहर निकलना नहीं सिखाया. This story about उसके गर्भ में वगैरह. In fact, a lot of these fantastical tales which are woven around Mahabharat are not in Mahabharat. Even for Ramayana, for that matter. जैसे रामायण में हम कहते हैं कि वो पत्थर तैर गए, है ना? That is not how it is. आज आप राम सेतु अगर देखते हो तो क्या वो पत्थर तैर रहे हैं?
नहीं.
फिक्स है ना? रामायण में जिस प्रकार वो दिया हुआ है, it is a proper engineering exercise undertaken by Nal, जो वो वानर है, who's called विश्वकर्मा का औरस पुत्र. So विश्वकर्मा का अंश उसमें है. And he actually undertakes a whole engineering exercise जिसमें बड़े बड़े पत्थर, बड़े बड़े जो ट्रंक्स होते हैं पेड़ के, वो सब एक साथ लाके उनको टाई करके, वो जो लंबी ग्रास होती है उससे वो टाई वाई करके वो ब्रिज बनाते हैं. That then has been given a fantastical twist in other narrations. The same thing has happened for a lot of stories in Mahabharata as well. तो महाभारत में ये बहुत clear है. It's very simple. Abhimanyu had learned entering from Arjun. Exit अभी सीखा नहीं था क्योंकि he was also not that old, right? तो उनका training तो चलते रहता है. So yeah.
So basically, I was told later onward after my other Mahabharat podcast कि how Abhimanyu didn't learn the exit way out वो गर्भ में वाला. So basically गर्भ के अंदर he was there and Krishna was telling Subhadra चक्रव्यूह के अंदर कैसे जाते हैं. And Abhimanyu heard. But then as Krishna was telling how to exit, Subhadra was asleep. And either there was some movement inside the womb or there was like a or like a sound that he made that made Krishna realize कि कोई और भी सुन रहा है. So he stopped saying.
This story is beautiful, but it's not from the Mahabharata.
But good story.
Beautiful story.
And that is the very point of
And
this
in fact,
podcast.
the way this story is usually narrated is to talk about the importance of गर्भ संस्कार. कि जब बच्चा माँ की कोख में होता है तब हम बोलते हैं कि अच्छी अच्छी बातें करो, अच्छी अच्छी बातें सुनाओ, सत्संग करो. वाई? बिकॉज आप जैसा सुनते हो ना वैसे आपके बच्चे के पेट में जाता है. आई एम श्योर योर मदर हैज डन दैट. कुछ अच्छा सत्संग ही किया है तभी ऐसी बच्ची हो सकती है. बट एनीवेज दैट्स द पावर ऑफ सत्संग, स्पेशली व्हेन द लेडी इज प्रेग्नेंट. शी हैज टू बी केप्ट हैप्पी, नहीं तो वो सारा असर बच्चे पे होता है. इसलिए कई बार ये स्टोरी कहते हैं टू से कि भाई ध्यान रखो, वट एवर यू लिसन द बच्चा टेक्स. But this is not from Mahabharata. It is still a very powerful story.
Another thing that Paridhi was bashed for on the internet was Shakuni was not evil. And
That prison walas.
yeah, she gave one example and she said in a way that इतना भी evil नहीं है जितना वो portray करते हैं serials में वगैरह वगैरह. What's your take on that?
So she's right on the judgment part, but the story which is being used to say क्यों evil नहीं है वो एकदम गलत है.
Okay.
Because there is no such past story. ठीक है. मेरे को एक बात बताओ, सिंपल लॉजिक. कई बार ना when we hear this story we should apply logic. सबको मार दिया, उसकी 100 भाई को प्रिजन में, उसको क्यों नहीं मारा? Bhishma was not that stupid ना. Wouldn't he know that even if I let one person stay alive he will come back to take revenge?
Yeah.
तो क्यों नहीं मारा? And all this while what was Gandhari doing? भजन मंडली, is it? उसके पूरे परिवार को मार दिया और वो फर्स्ट मस्त में दुर्योधन मतलब राजमहल राजा की रानी बन के बैठी है. You think it's possible logically? And I'm not even telling you because I know this story is not come from you. This story has come from a lot of clickbait podcasters and storytellers of Mahabharata. ठीक है? So this is not on you at all. I'm just saying that you being so young, when some of these stories come ना आपको सोचने का, is it defying logic? Then there is some problem with it. Because for all this was going on, what was Gandhari doing? कुछ तो करती. And Bhishma इतने cruel है तो उसको क्यों नहीं मारा? Right? अच्छा. Now let me tell you what the story is. Because I said I agree with you on the judgment of Shakuni. So there is no such backstory. एक बहुत simple चीज़ हुई. When Bhishma wanted to get his children married, he goes out to find girls. धृतराष्ट्र के लिए somebody recommends to him कि गांधार की एक princess है, बहुत अच्छी है, बहुत संस्कारी है, go approach. Gandhar was a smaller rajya compared to Hastinapur. Hastinapur was powerful and big. So Bhishma goes to her father, Subal, and his wife and says, Baba, I have come to ask, आपकी बेटी का हाथ मांगने आया हूँ for my eldest son who is blind. Clearly he tells them. ठीक है? So Subal thinks what to do. कि क्या करे? Knowing that the son is blind. But याद रखो हस्तिनापुर है. Way more powerful, way more rich. Right? So they decide कि हाँ करते हैं शादी. आज भी अरेंज मैरिजेस में नहीं करते क्या? अगर परिवार अच्छा है तो हम नहीं कहते कि चलो 19-20 हो जाएगा तो कोई बात नहीं, बट लड़की खुश रहेगी ओवरऑल. दैट इज व्हाट पीपल से, माँ बाप से ना. तो यही सोच के खुशी खुशी सुबल गांधारी का विवाह करने का निर्णय लेते हैं. ओके और शकुनी जो है वो गांधारी को लेके जाते हैं, विवाह होता है एंड ही कम्स बैक. नाउ दिस थिंग अबाउट सुबल नॉट डाइंग in the prison, what proof do we have for it? There should be proof, na? The proof comes in the Rajasuya Yagna of Yudhishthir, where Subal has attended with his other sons. तो अगर इतने तब मर गए थे तो वापस कैसे आए अटेंड करने? दूसरी बात, शकुनी के कितने सारे भाई और बेटे कुरुक्षेत्र के युद्ध में मरते हैं. अगर वहां सब मर चुका था और कुछ था ही नहीं तो वो लोग आए कहाँ से युद्ध में भाग लेने के लिए? राइट. सो दिस बैक स्टोरी इज नॉट देयर. However, what is Shakuni doing and why is he doing? Is he because he wants to take revenge of Hastinapur and destroy them? No, nothing like that. Shakuni pampers his bhanja. अपने मामा लोग अपने लिए कैसा करते हैं? It is basically that. अच्छा, now it is in interest of Gandhar if Duryodhan becomes powerful. Right? So it is twofold. कि अगर हस्तिनापुर का राजा गांधार का भांजा है तो गांधार के लिए अच्छा है और वैसे भी उसका प्रिय भांजा है वो. सो ही इज जस्ट इंडल्जिंग दुर्योधन थ्रू आउट. ठीक है, नॉट आउट ऑफ वांटिंग टू टेक एनी रिवेंज और एनी विशियसनेस फॉर हस्तिनापुर. हाउ डू वी नो दैट? बिकॉज जब वो गंधर्व युद्ध होता है ना, गंधर्व जिसके कारण भाग जाता है,
हाँ
है ना, जब दुर्योधन भाग जाता है, जब कर्ण भाग जाता है एंड दुर्योधन गेट्स कैप्चर्ड एंड द पांडवास हैव टू गो एंड गेट हिम रिलीज्ड, तब फिर वो वापस जा रहे हैं तो दुर्योधन ऑफ कोर्स इज ईगो हर्ट हो गया है, बहुत गुस्सा हो गया है वो. ही लाइक मैं तो मर जाऊंगा, मुझे जाना ही नहीं है. तो वो जब ये बात कर रहा है कि मैं मर जाऊंगा, तब शकुनी कुछ कहते हैं उन्हें. शकुनी सेज दुर्योधन सी व्हाट द पांडव्स हैव डन. तुमने इतना उनके साथ बुरा किया तो भी वो बच तो गए और आज तुमको बचा भी लिया. अब यू कीप अ बिग हार्ट एंड गिव देम देयर इंद्रप्रस्थ बैक सो दैट यू बिकम द बिगर पर्सन. दिस इज व्हाट शकुनी इज सेइंग. अभी जिसको ऐसा होता कि मुझे रिवेंज लेना है तो वो करता कैसा? नहीं. ऑफ कोर्स दुर्योधन इज नॉट गोइंग टू लिसन. सी, दुर्योधन हैज केप्ट दिस चंडाल चोपड़ी विद हिम बिकॉज दे कीप सेइंग yes टू एवरीथिंग. He does not listen to Shakuni and he's still like नहीं मैं तो मर जाऊंगा, ये करूंगा वो करूंगा. Then Karna comes. कर्ण पहले तो उसे मालूम नहीं है कि पांडवों ने बचाया तो he's like अरे वाह दुर्योधन, आई एम सो हैप्पी, तुमने वो गंधर्व को हरा दिया. मैं तो आई वॉज सो हर्ट दैट आई कुडंट टेक इट एनी मोर. मैं मर जाता अगर मैं लड़ता. हेंस आई वेंट अवे बट आई एम सो हैप्पी टू सी यू. एंड दुर्योधन टेल्स हिम व्हाट हैपेंड कि ऐसा नहीं हुआ, ऐसे पांडवों ने बचाया एंड नाउ आई वांट टू डाई. तो कर्ण टेल्स हिम अरे तुम पे कुछ उपकार नहीं किया है, वो तुम तो राजा हो, वो तुम्हारे सिटीजन्स है, तुम्हारी प्रजा है, उन्होंने तो केवल राजा को बचाया है. यू डोंट हैव टू टेक इट टू हार्ट. ही स्टिल डजंट लिसन. देन ही सेज अरे दुर्योधन यू डोंट वरी, मैं हूं ना. ही जस्ट रैन अवे बट हियर ही स्टिल सेइंग मैं हूं ना, तुम चिंता मत करो. एज सून एज द वनवास एंड्स आई विल किल अर्जुन. एंड दिस इज व्हाट दुर्योधन बेसिकली जस्ट वांट्स टू हियर दैट. So he goes back, right? There is one more incident where there's actually a wise advice coming from Shakuni. जब राजसूय यज्ञ होता है, है ना, तब दुर्योधन इज ऐसे जल रहा है seeing the prosperity of the Pandavas, है ना, and he comes back and he says अरे I want to take this, I cannot live seeing them so prosperous. तभी also Shakuni tells him कि भाई तुम्हारे पास क्या कमी है, why do you care, तुम्हारे पास भी तो सब कुछ है. But he still doesn't listen. He's like नहीं, I will die if I see them so successful. Then Shakuni says ठीक है, then don't think about war. I'm suggesting one more idea, and this is this. So he plays dice, he deceives them, all that is true. But the intention of malice that is attributed to him because of television, जिसमें उसे वो ऐसे काले कपड़े में दिखाया है, वो background music वैसा आता है और लंगड़ता हुआ दिखाया है. By the way, do you know what? Shakuni is not लंगड़ा. That's the myth.
Let's go.
Shakuni is not लंगड़ा in महाभारत. शकुनी का लंगड़पना B.R. चोपड़ा महाभारत के अराउंड से शुरू हुआ और प्रॉब्ली देयर इज सम अदर मिथ इन द साउथ, बट उसमें वो वैसा दिखाना शुरू हुआ, देन दैट स्टक एंड देन दैट इज हाउ इट हैड टू बी.
ये लो भैया.
शकुनी के बारे में एक मंदिर है इन केरला.
हाँ.
यस.
सो शकुनी मंदिर, दुर्योधन मंदिर जो वहाँ पे है ना, दैट इज नॉट लाइक मंदिर इन टर्म्स ऑफ लेट्स प्रे. इट्स मोर लाइक दे केम टू विजिट हियर.
Okay.
It's like that.
Like a museum.
to see. हाँ.
Not even a museum. It's more
Right.
like ऐसे मतलब कि यहाँ आए थे, जैसे बहुत जगहों पे जाते हैं. Though I doubt they ever went to Kerala. But then see, that is the beauty of. So you asked me the first question which I wanted to mention, वो रह गया कि ऐसे कैसे इतना सारा stories आ गया है ना? Beyond what Vedvyas ji and Valmiki ji have told us. one aspect is what we discussed, which is when people want to put in their perspective. Sometimes it is also जानबूझ के propaganda के लिए. But the other side is Mahabharata and Ramayana have appealed or are such a big part of our culture that everybody wanted to be a part of it. All regions, everywhere. महाभारत में वैसे भी हर लोगों ने participate तो किया था, but then they also wanted their stories. So over time, lots of these folklores started getting made based on Mahabharata to get legitimacy to their own thing, because that was always legitimate, that was always great, right? So what this shows is this integrating feature of the Hindu Dharma, of the Sanatan, where people didn't want to break away into separate identities, but they all wanted to be a part of that whole. So that's the beauty of it, which sometimes also has a negative impact, but that's okay. That is why people like me can do this work, no? नहीं तो कैसे करते?
Because that is why you have a lot of potential, because there are so many gray areas. There is so many gaps that you have the opportunity to fill up, and you're doing an amazing job. You have any question for Paridhi?
No, I just want to say that I think your parents and we're all very lucky to have such a young. मुझे इतनी अकल नहीं थी बचपन में. I have
मुझे
to
अभी
be
भी
very-
नहीं है.
इसके जितनी तो नहीं है, especially when she talks about the bhakti and the love and the rasa, right? कुछ तो पुण्य किया होगा that you have become a nimitta to talk about these stories in this generation. Because when people listen to you, youngsters, they want their child to be like you. कि हाँ इतनी बच्ची कर सकती है, नहीं तो कैसे होता है, अरे नहीं ये तो बहुत छोटे हैं, इनको ये सब नहीं समझ आएगा. बट व्हेन दे सी यू दे फील लाइक नहीं यार, हमारे बच्चों में भी ये संस्कार डालने चाहिए. सो दैट्स अ ब्लेसिंग, बट दैट्स ऑल्सो ह्यूज रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, ह्यूज, राइट? डोंट लेट इट बॉग यू डाउन एवर. लेट देयर बी जस्ट वन ऑब्जेक्टिव. तुम जो कर रही हो ना, अच्छे मन से करो एंड अच्छे उद्देश्य से करो और सत्य के लिए करो, और किसी के लिए मत करो, अपने लिए करो, कृष्ण के लिए करो. बस that's it, that's all I want to tell
Do you
you.
have any question? Last question, because she has to go.
I watched a video जहाँ पे नारायण के 24 अवतार्स they were showing. So is ऋषि कृष्ण द्वैपन्य वेद व्यास and अवतार of विष्णु और नहीं?
हाँ, सो पर भागवत पुराण तो हम जनरली दशावतार की बात करते हैं ना. डांस में भी हमारे दशावतार की मुद्राएं हैं. भागवत पुराण में विष्णु के 24 अवतार की बात हुई है, 24 अंश अवतारों की बात हुई है, जिसमें कृष्ण द्वैपायन व्यास जी इज कंसिडर्ड वन अवतार. यस, बट अगेन लेट मी लीव यू विद अ फूड फॉर थॉट. ठीक है, वैसे तो हम कहते हैं, जैसे हमारे वेदों में कहते हैं अहम ब्रह्मास्मि तत्त्वमसि, कि वो जो भगवान है वो हम सब में है, राइट? तो वैसे देखा जाए तो हम सब कोई ना कोई अवतार है. अंश तो हम सब में है. भगवान अगर नहीं होंगे हम में, तो हम होंगे क्या? Not possible, no? So there is that ansha in everybody. So what is the difference between us normal people and the avatar?
Nothing.
Realization. They know, but how has that knowledge come? It's not even about knowledge. It's about how do we work on ourselves to realize that in us is the question. We all have it. ठीक है, we all have it. अंदर का आत्मा तो सेम है सब में. That is what Krishna is saying भगवद गीता, नो? मतलब जो आत्मा वेदव्यास जी में है वही हम में है, जो आत्मा वाल्मीकि जी में है वही हम में है. फिर क्या फर्क है? प्रकृति का फर्क है. Can we make our prakriti like that we can actually get to know that avatar? The avatars are one step or multiple step over us because of that. नहीं तो everything, but wherever you see excellence, that cannot happen without Devanugraha. You are drenched in Devanugraha. Always keep that in mind.
Amazing. Last to sum it up, Paridhi, you give one advice that adults need to understand, and you give one advice that kids need to understand.
I don't know.
Derive that from Mahabharata or Gita in whatever you want, way you want.
हाँ, it's obviously going to be something that she has already mentioned, but I'll still say it because it basically feels like the most beautiful advice ever to me. That whenever you're in trouble, like Draupadi ne to otherwise she could have fought the Shasan on her own, and she asked Krishna ki why didn't you come to me earlier. So Krishna said ki you relied on your own strength, then you asked everybody, you called me as a last resort. Agar you have called me pehle, I would have defeated Dushasan in a second. But so basically when you feel helpless, you need to just surrender yourself. Kuch bhi mat karo, just surrender. Like if you have a heart, if you have a chair in your home and a guest comes, you offer them that chair. Ek hi chair hai ghar mein pura. Then a second guest, and then the third, and the fourth, and fifth. And what will the first guest do? He will obviously feel uncomfortable. They will get up and they'll leave. So it is like your heart is your chair for your home. You should let the good things reside. Krishna, your Bhagwan reside there. You don't like Mr. Pride, Mr. Greed, Mr. Jealousy. We don't want them.
Yeah.
So this beautiful lesson was given by Gauranga Darshan Das ji, whom I really like watching his videos a lot.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I have nothing to add over Gaurang Das ji's lesson. So I will just tell parents, बच्चों के लिए तो मुझे कुछ नहीं है. I think I'm just so happy to see this generation. Only thing I tell parents is that don't underestimate your children.
Yeah.
Don't even try to shield them from the truth. Not just truth of this Itihas of Mahabharat, Ramayana, but also our history. Because when they grow up, they will have to face the society for what it is. What is important is you prepare them to face the truth, not keep shielding them. So, and don't underestimate them. You have an example in front of you, right? Like to even absorb this kind of wisdom. Children can do it. And I'm sure she is going to be an ideal for a lot of kids.
Amazing, amazing. And I also see her future in the way you are also. Like when she grows up, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think anybody would have seen my future like this when I was that age. So I think I don't even know. और बहुत आगे जाएगी.
And that is why I think I also have a request for you, to you, and also to you, that we should do a part 2 of this conversation.
Sure.
Because there are a lot of things that we left. And
Oh no, there's a problem.
What?
My school is starting.
It's okay. School में आके कर लेंगे.
But my friends would be pretty excited that there's a podcast happening inside the school, because they've been watching. तू महाभारत बोलती है ना YouTube में? I'm like, yes, don't mention that in public.
They know everything. Don't worry. When you go back to school, you're going to experience a lot of things. But we'll definitely weekend में कर लेंगे. Tension मत लो. तुम्हारे स्कूल के टाइम भी हमने की थी एक पॉडकास्ट.
Oh yeah, that's
तभी भी किया था हमने.
Yes,
So
that's
वैसे ही कर लेंगे. स्टूडियो तुम्हारा ही है. Thank you so much, Ami, for being a part of this. We surely would love to do a part 2 of this where we take a deep dive into the life lessons of what we have covered today. And
or even Ramayana.
and also Ramayana. Yeah, we can also take life lessons.
I
from
would
it.
love to meet her again, and you. But
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. Felt good to see you guys bonding with each other and agreeing and also disagreeing to what's been said. And this is a perfect example for all the parents to understand from where they can garner the right, perspective of our pride, our history and mythology. And she becomes the example for them to know what is the, I wouldn't say perfect, but a beautifully nuanced version of that wisdom. So I feel very proud to be a part of this conversation. Thank you so much to both of you.
Shri Krishna
It was
arpans.
lovely having you.
Radhe
And,
Radhe, Jai Shri Krishna.
and yeah, if you like this conversation, please do not forget to follow Ami. Ami Ganatra's IDs are there, Paridhi's IDs are there, and she has launched her own book, Avadut and his teachers. Definitely go check out. ये कब लाइव होगी?
आ चुकी है.
आ चुकी है तो
इस
जाओ
हफ्ते.
खरीदो अभी के अभी. पेरेंट्स ये तो परफेक्ट है आपके लिए प्लेटफॉर्म. जाओ खरीदो and I'll see you next time. We'll talk about more things about life, madness, relationships, love and everything else. Until next time, keep kidding.